Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to this pick a card reading. We have three groups for this reading, with group 1 on the left, group 2 in the middle, and group 3 on the right. And the topic for today's reading is what's coming towards you this week. So all of these messages are pertaining to the next 7 days for you. So this is a timeless reading. So whenever you found the video or whenever it's found you, that's when this will apply. It's that next 7 days, so that next week. So again, the topic is what is coming towards you this next week. So this reading is all about what's in store for you in the next 7 days, the obstacles, the challenges, the blessings. We'll look at a hidden influence, we'll look at some advice, and then we'll look at the outcome, the lessons, the blessings, and where we're going to find ourselves at the end of the next 7 days or the end of the week. So go ahead and get centered, ground yourself, choose whichever group or groups are calling to you at this time. Again, with group 1, group 2, and group 3. And you can go ahead to the description box below the video to find the timestamps and skip ahead to your reading. So I will see you there. Thank you. Hey, group 1, this reading is for you if you chose this deck right here or group 1. And I'm so excited to get into this for you. So this reading is what's coming towards you next week or in the next 7 days. So this reading applies to the next 7 days after you watch it. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm just going to start shuffling. I do want to use some other decks for you guys. But let me go ahead and shuffle this one while we have it here. Ace of Pentacles. So definitely a new beginning for you guys in the physical, the material realm. Something is cracking wide open for you guys. I feel like the next 7 days are going to feel a lot longer. Like I'm looking at this card here and it just looks like a voyage. It's reminding me of this idea of a journey. And with that big sun behind it, that it kind of looks like the yolk of the egg. It feels like it's gonna feel kind of like a long week, whether or not that's gonna be a positive or negative, we'll see. But yeah, I'm just really seeing like this week for you, the next 7 days, group 1, it's gonna feel like a voyage. Some sort of journey is opening up for you. And this is a new beginning, like I said. So what's coming towards you next week? All right, I want to get a card for the overall theme of the next 7 days. So let's go ahead and use this deck. I love this deck because it's an archetype deck and it is perfect when we're looking at theme. So for group 1, we're looking for highest vibration specific guidance for group 1 for what's coming towards them next week. So what's coming towards them next week? So what is the overall theme or energy of next week for group 1? What is the overall theme or energy for group 1? Again, it kind of looks like an egg, which reminds me, oh yeah, we are coming, if you're watching this video when I post it, I think it'll be the day before the new moon, which that card we just saw when I was shuffling, it's gone. But that was really reminding me of a new moon because the new moon is like the darkness, the void. It's like the first moon phase in the cycle. It's like all about planting seeds and setting intentions. So group 1, which is so fitting for group 1, right? Because you're the first group. I really feel like this week you're planting a lot of seeds, and it's like I said with the journey before and like that yoke behind you, it's like it's propelling you forward this week. Maybe it's seeds you've already planted or it's seeds like intentions you're setting for this new moon cycle. But I feel like those seeds are going to really carry you far. Like I keep seeing that the sails of that ship kind of like blowing you through the week. And like I said, it's going to feel like it's been more than a week when it's only been a week. So what's the overall theme for this week for group 1? The overall theme for group 1. Wow. All right. The Bardo. Okay. Yes, that makes so much sense with the ship we saw earlier when we were shuffling. So you guys are in a transition period. The Bardo is all about being in a transition. It's like, it is kind of the dark void because it's like, it's when you're between chapters or phases of life. You're in the in-between, you're in the liminal. You're transitioning out of one thing and into another thing. So that's really exciting. Lots of magic can happen in the Bardo. I see the skulls here. So lots of things are dying off, lots of endings that you're leaving behind. And then again, it's that new seed. It's like that egg we saw, right? You're planting new seeds and starting new beginnings, which we saw with the Ace of Pentacles. And right now, this very much looks like an eye to me, like the iris. And yeah, it looks like the middle of an eye. I'm really drawn to all the colors. I feel like your perspective is really opening up this week. It's like you're going to be able to see things that you couldn't see before, that were already right there in front of you. It's maybe like seeing new opportunities, maybe seeing, I'm hearing like the beauty in the darkness. So it's like some of you could be doing shadow work. It's like the beauty in those shadow parts of you, or it's just like you're somehow learning. It's some sort of alchemy. It's like you're learning how to turn the darkness into light, or like that lead into gold. Yeah, I'm just getting, it's like a very transformational time for you. All right, let's keep going. So what's the opportunity in the next 7 days? What gifts are coming to them? What gifts are coming to them in the next 7 days? The opportunity. What gifts are coming to them in the next 7 days? Lots of gifts, because we see the wheel here. This is a very lucky card. This is a card of good fortune. And it's so interesting. This is still kind of reminding me, okay, I think it's a lime, but it's reminding me of that egg again. It's like some sort of gift. It's like, I'm thinking of limes are really sour, but like think about all the recipes and things that you can make with a lime that's so delicious. I feel like whatever this seed is that you're planting, it's going to produce something so delicious. It's going to be really fruitful, I'm hearing. And just the way he's holding out his hand, it's like this is some sort of gift from the universe. So lots of opportunity for group one. And it's almost kind of like what I was seeing before with kind of like getting light out of darkness. It's like in some circumstances that may seem sour to you right now, it's like you're going to find the sweetness. You're going to find that hint of deliciousness within the limes that you had. It's reminding me of that saying that has to usually do with lemons, but it's like making lemonade out of lemons. I feel like you're going to see things in a new light, and it's things before that didn't look like gifts you're going to now see how it's a gift and how you can use it to create something better for yourself. I feel like destiny and karma and fate, those big themes of the wheel, all of these big energies are behind you and they're really helping you this week. What is the gift or the opportunity? The gift or the opportunity for group one. We have the Four of Swords with the Seven of Cups at the bottom. So with the Seven of Cups at the bottom, I'm just really, again, getting that message that there's going to be a lot of opportunities opening up for you guys. Like you're going to have to make some choices about which ones you want to follow up on or which ones are best suited for you, because the Seven of Cups can be about like having a lot of options. And the Four of Swords, I really feel like it is saying that you're going to have to allow yourself some time to contemplate, maybe meditate on your options, to decide like what opportunities you want to follow up on in this week, because maybe your energy is limited and you can't, do all the things, right? So you're going to have to choose and prioritize which ones are most suited to follow up on in this week. I think it's definitely a message of protecting your energy, because usually the Four of Swords is a card of like rest and rejuvenation. And like I said, of meditation and contemplation and definitely of grounding. If you look at this guy, he looks like he's part of a piece of wood. Like to me, it looks like part of the trunk of a tree. So I really feel like you're going to have a unique opportunity to really ground and get centered, to experience a lot of growth with this rose coming up out of his heart, and to really get in touch with what matters most to you at this time and what's going to best serve you. I'm just hearing serve you. When I see the sword, I think of a knight and like I think of serving. And again, with the Seven of Cups, there being many options, many gifts are coming in for you, many opportunities. It's just going to be really important for you to ground and to not try to follow up on all of them, to prioritize and to choose what best suits you. I can see a lot of healing with the Four of Swords coming in. So another gift coming in could be a gift of healing, a gift of inner alignment, because those are all messages of the Four of Swords. I feel like a lot of you are going to be coming into more of a feeling of internal peace this week. And it's almost like this Bardo period this week is going to give you that opportunity. You might need to reset. You might need to realign and recalibrate, which is the message of the Four of Swords. Some of you might have more opportunity to meditate that, you're being asked to take advantage of. Some of you might have opportunity to meditate with a group, because I see two more people in this card. And even though it doesn't look like they're talking, it could be also, you might have opportunity because it looks like they're also knights. So it's like you might be able to consult colleagues or some people that can help you make sound decisions this week. But again, I'm seeing somehow it's a gift of inner alignment, inner peace, a gift of healing for some, and an opportunity just to reflect and potentially rest, and lots of options, lots of opportunities coming in for you. What is the challenge for group one? What's the obstacle or the challenge for group one? The obstacle or the challenge for group one? So another card of a new beginning. We got an ace, the Ace of Wands, and it's totally got that egg look to it. And then we got the King of Cups. So this is the obstacle or the challenge. So for some of you, the obstacle could be within your career, or it could just be in ambitions you have for the future, like dreams you have for the future, plans or goals you have for your future, because these are all wandsy things. I am seeing here how this egg rock figure, it looks like a fossil to me. So I feel like for some of you, part of the challenge is going to be letting go of some things that have like fossilized in your life, like some older, maybe outdated things that like you're just stuck in your life because they've always been there, or like they're old habits or old beliefs. Or, when I'm looking at it, it's like a heavy rock, but it's floating. So it's like maybe it's things that have been potentially weighing you down in the past, and it's like you're rising above them in the next 7 days. And it's so crazy. Like, this is Ace of Wands, and then this is King of Cups, completely different suits. Look how this fossilized egg is what it's looking like to me. It's in the next card. And it's like, I almost feel like you're going to, some of that alchemy I spoke of earlier with the Bardo card, it's like you're going to be repurposing something this week in the next 7 days. And it's going to be part of that seed that you plant. And it's something that's really close to your heart. It's something you're really passionate about, because we have wands here, and it looks like this egg rock thing like is coming from his heart or going into his heart. And King of Cups, he's someone who's mastered his emotions. He uses his emotions for positive intention. So I really feel like whatever it is, whatever seeds you're planting this week, they are really close to your heart. And they are like the first step, the ace of like big plans for the future, of big goals and dreams that you have for your future. And for some of you, this could be connected to your career, because this has to do with wands. So like I said, I think the obstacle or the challenge is just letting go of those old, outdated things that have weighed you down and that are like kind of preventing you from planting new seeds. And then also like not only just letting go of some things that weighed you down, but also repurposing some things. It's like using them in a different way to help you plant these new seeds. And it is about really, the obstacle here is going to be, it's like maintaining mastery over your emotions, because whatever you have going on with you this week, it's very close to your heart, whether or not you're cognizant of it, because like you are going through a lot of growth, and it could be a lot of emotional growth, because we saw here before with the rose blossoming out of his heart chakra. And then here it's like this rock, this fossil, like coming out of or going into his heart. Lots of heart healing for you this week. So that's not only the gift, but it's also the challenge. And it's allowing your awareness, like that perspective I spoke of, that's going to be expanding and opening for you. This, like, it's reminding me of like when you go to the eye doctor and they shine the light in your eye, it dilates your pupils. It's like, I just feel like so much visually within your perception, your perspective is opening up for you. And so it's like holding on to that light, to that expansion of your awareness and your perception, because this looks like a lantern to me. That's really going to help you to rise above any kind of heavier energies you could be holding within your heart center. That is part of the challenge. What's the hidden influence that they're not seeing? Guys, what's the hidden influence they're not seeing? What's beneath the surface in their awareness? What's the hidden influence for group one? What's the hidden influence? What's the hidden influence? Eight of Cups, some more cup cards, has to do with your emotions again. Yeah, Eight of Cups message is all about leaving something behind. So for some of you, if not all of you, a lot of what this energy was that I spoke of before in the obstacle or the challenge, that thing you're being asked to leave behind, you're not aware of it. It's hidden beneath the surface for you. It's hidden beneath your awareness. For some of you, it might be disguised in some way. Some of you might be dealing with some sort of illusion. I just say that because I see this hand disguised. It's like there's this hidden gift for you. Maybe it is that gift of transformation, that gift of alchemy with whatever this is. And for some of you, it's just like this thing that's weighing you down. You're not quite aware of it. It's like beneath your conscious awareness. For some of you, it could be a relationship. Yeah, as I say that, I flip the bottom of the deck over. It's the Lovers. Some of you might be holding on to a relationship that's not serving you, and you might be being asked to let go of that. For others of you, it might be some sort of attachment that you're unaware of, you know, a relationship to, it could be a material thing. It could be to an emotional pattern because we keep seeing cups cards. It could be, you know, I don't know why I want to say this, but it could be like an addiction to something. Typically that's when we see the Lover's counterpart, the Devil, come in. But I am like, as I'm looking at this person, it's like almost like an addiction to travel, or like the addiction to like running away from your problems. You know, it's reminding me of that saying of like, I think I'm going to get this wrong, but it's like something like, wherever you go, there you are. Like your problems are going to follow you. You can't outrun them. You can't just keep changing jobs or locations, moving, or it's like wherever you go, there you are. There your problems will be. They'll follow you. Whatever this thing is that you're being asked to let go of, that is part of the challenge, and it's what's hidden beneath the surface for you. It is some sort of attachment. I'm really seeing how they look just kind of enraptured with each other, and they're covered by a veil. So it's preventing you from having this expanded awareness, expanded perception of things. It's keeping a veil over your eyes in some way. So I don't know exactly what this is for everyone. You're going to have to do a little inner work to discover it, but I did give you some examples. Yeah, and Queen of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. I didn't say it, but when we got these cards, it was at the bottom of the deck. So definitely you are being asked this week to get in touch with your emotions, to really ask yourself what this is for you, and lots of healing opportunities for you, group one. Because we got Queen of Cups, she's the healer. King of Cups has a very healing energy. Four of Swords is a very healing card. And the Bardo can be a time of healing and of introspection and of just, going within and discovering, what's beneath the surface, what's in the dark, what's in those liminal in between spaces that are of the unconscious, that are undiscovered. And just, at its very basic, the Lovers can just talk about alignment and harmony, which is, very much an energy of the four of balance and harmony and stabilizing. Let's get an oracle card for you guys for the action step or the advice. So when I said before that it feels like this week is going to seem like a much longer week than just 1 week, I think it is because of it's an inner journey for you guys. That voyage I saw earlier, it's very much going to be an inner journey. And what you're going to be discovering in the depths of your psyche, the inner work you're going to be doing, the healing you'll be going through, you're going to come out of it on the other end and you're going to feel like it's been more than a week. It's just going to be, you're going deep into the depths, especially with that Queen of Cups showing up. You're going to be uncovering a lot this week. That's for sure. Let's get you some oracle cards. So what is their advice for this week? Blood sacrifice. I'm just really getting, this is a new deck of mine, by the way. I'm just going to be reading this intuitively, but I'm getting some of you might be being asked to sacrifice something. And I think it's that thing that we saw in the Eight of Cups, that thing that's keeping you trapped in some sort of illusion, that's potentially weighing you down, that's maybe even keeping a wall or like a fossil, a hard rock around your heart chakra, and preventing you from growing. It's preventing growth. That growth we saw earlier with the Four of Swords, with the rose like busting out of the heart center. So what's the advice for group one? And that's so funny. I see that you are here and I am glad. Again, it's just reminding me of that message for some people of like trying to escape from your problems, trying to like, and it's like, no, it's like go to those dark, scary places of the bardo. It's like don't shy away from them, don't run from them, don't deny them, don't be in a denial about them. It's like face them, face your ghost. What ghosts are haunting you? More advice for group one. Okay, what's the advice for group one? I feel like this is a long reading for you guys, but like I said, it's going to be a long week. Advice for group one, right? Lots of cards. Interesting. Okay. Parasitism. Did I say that right? But we know what this means. It's like a parasite, right? So it could mean some of you are actually healing from an actual like physical parasite. But I think for most of you, this is an emotional parasite or like a spiritual parasite, because I do see healing from that though, because it fell out in the Four of Swords. And look at the batteries above here. It's like something's draining your energy. You could be feeling really low on energy, especially the beginning of this next 7 days, the beginning of the week. It could be whatever this thing is that we spoke of. And here too, this situation or this illusion or attachment or addiction is draining you of your energy. Or for some of you, like I said, it was a relationship with someone else, romantic or otherwise, or a relationship with yourself. It could just be like a negative way of relating to yourself. Whatever it is, I see healing of this, but it is big time draining your energy. It is like a parasite, and you need to treat it as such. You need to eradicate it. You need to seek healing out from maybe other sources outside of you, like I saw with consulting colleagues, but also, do meditation, do a cleansing ritual, heal yourself with a cleansing light, just bringing in, like getting in a meditative state, bringing in bright light, pure source energy, filling up all your body, all your energy bodies, energy fields, like all your chakras with light, and really cleansing this. Just because I'm really seeing like this looks like this person's filled with light, and then this is like icky, mucky, like darkness, right? Or like just ick. I also do see an integration for some people. Like we talked about that inner alignment and harmony of the Lovers and of the Four of Swords. But whatever this is, there's something that's been draining your energy. And it's literally causing you, it's like almost some sort of spiritual illness. And so this week is great. You're healing that, you're cleansing that, you're doing the inner work and the introspection and contemplation to identify it and eradicate it, to finally heal it. The other two cards, Butterfly Dreams and Blood Sacrifice. Okay, so we already saw this earlier. Butterfly Dreams. This is just really believing in your dreams and like going for them. This is that transformation I spoke of earlier. Remember? It's the transformation of the Bardo. Right now you're in the chrysalis. That's the stage. That's the Bardo. So it's like believe in your dreams. That thing I talked about with the Ace of Wands, your dreams for the future. You're being asked to believe in them. That's the advice. Know that they are possible. Know that even if you've been a caterpillar in the past, you're transforming. So believe that you have this ability to transform into the butterfly. The transformation is going to require sacrifice, that blood sacrifice that I spoke of earlier. All right, and then one more deck for the outcome or the blessing of the week, the weeks. Yeah, I mean, you're going from, it's like the beginnings of the aces, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, with going past this king obstacle. I just really feel like you are stepping into some sort of, it's like a level of mastery. I'm just getting at it. It's a lot of growth and a lot of healing. Like I said, it's going to feel like more than a week. Queen of Cups again when I cut the deck. Lots of inner work for this group. All right, so the last cards for you guys. So what's the outcome or the blessings by the end of the week? Where is the energy leading us? What's the outcome? The outcome. All that glitters. Okay. I definitely see some of you releasing attachments. All that glitters can be like a warning that not everything is as it seems. So I do see you releasing illusions and attachments. I do see a bright and golden future for you, especially with the butterfly dreams coming in. Let's get another card. More about the outcome for this group. More about the outcomes. You know, it's not going to be easy. It's definitely not going to be easy. Again, this could be a message of all those options we saw with the Seven of Cups. It's like all these different options, or it's going to be hard because they're all going to look really great, but you're really going to have to tune into your intuition and your heart to decide which choice is best fit for you and how to prioritize. More about the blessings, the manifestation. What's the outcome of this week? Deep knowing in reverse. Yeah, it's like you're really going to get in touch with yourself this week. You are going to come into a deep knowing, and you're really going to learn some things about yourself. Lots of wisdom to be gained with this owl sitting here. And these look like moons to me. So I'm getting, again, this inner work idea. And it just looks like this moon, this face is like looking within. It's looking down. Time for a nap. Yes, lots of rest this week, guys. Group 1, you're definitely being called to take naps. Be mindful of your energy. Rest, recover, do the self-care that really helps you kind of rejuvenate yourself. That will help facilitate the healing. Maybe some of you even, this inner work, whatever it is for you, meditation, journaling, the meditative practices I spoke about earlier with the light. Maybe it's candle work or meditating with a candle scrying, whatever it is for you. Some of you might be doing it at night because I'm seeing all these moons. Definitely going around water, group 1, is going to be very healing for you, but definitely doing the things that are going to help facilitate this healing is really important for you this week. Letting go of those attachments, those illusions, believing in your dreams, believing in yourself, and balancing your emotions, taking note of them, inventorying them, getting in touch with them is going to be really important this week. All right, group 1. So this is all about what was coming to you for this next week. I hope this reading helped you in some way. And I will see you in your next one. Bye-bye. Hey, group 2, welcome to your reading. This reading is for you if you chose this deck right here or group 2. And this reading is all about what's coming toward you in this next week or in the next 7 days from when you see this video. So let's go ahead and shuffle and get some messages. Okay, you guys are going to feel really good this week with the Emperor showing up. The Emperor is a good sign for personal empowerment, personal sovereignty. He is the king of all the kings, as I always say. So he's like the top guy. So I really feel like this week you're going to feel really empowered and you're going to feel like you have all your stuff together, like you're kind of the CEO of your life, which you should. You might be starting new projects this week. He is the initiator of the tarot because he's Aries energy, and Aries starts the wheel of the zodiac. Queen of Cups. Group 1 also got Queen of Cups showing up in their reading. If you are all called to Group 1, there might be messages there for you. But like Group 1, Group 2, you might be doing a lot of inner work this week. I don't know, we'll see. But Queen of Cups, Queens are more about your internal realm. The Kings and even the Emperor are more about your external. So that's really interesting. It could just be a balancing of both worlds for you, your internal and your external. But both cards have a lot of creative energy, a lot of passion. I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of ideas this week. I'm really drawn to her cap with all these diamonds or whatever they are on her cap. And the Emperor, he has a lot of vision, and the Queen of Cups is very creative. So I almost just feel like you're going to be getting a lot of ideas this week somehow. Okay, so let's go ahead and use a different deck, and we're going to pull a card for the theme of this week. So what is coming toward group 2 for this week? What's the overall theme of this week? Okay, you got 2. The Shapeshifter and the Comic. It's really interesting. So I feel like situations or circumstances are going to arise this week that are going to kind of require you to kind of like laugh at yourself or kind of laugh at life, like to hold on to your humor with the comic showing up here. And the Shapeshifter is telling me it's like things that are happening this week are going to force you to be adaptable. The Shapeshifter is obviously someone who can shapeshift, who can like change. It's like you're going to be asked to wear different hats. I'm looking at this hat here, like put on different roles. It's like the shapeshifter can morph and become anything that the situation is requiring of him. He's not fixed and tied to a certain identity. He can, it's like, I'm looking here, this looks like a tiger, and to me this looks kind of like an aborigine or even like a medicine person, like a shaman. It's funny because this is a cat too, and we saw the Emperor earlier, and that is a fire energy. It's actually in this deck, I think there is a tiger in the card. I can't remember, we saw it earlier. I can see this week is going to require you some courage, is what I'm getting with all the cat tiger imagery, and some really keen vision. I'm really drawn to this eye and like this ability to adapt and shift, to kind of morph into different roles or personas or ways of being, and just kind of to hold on to your humor in the process. So it might be a kind of challenging week for you guys. Let's just see. What's the opportunity for this week? Oh, and the sun coming in. Okay, it's going to be a great week for you guys. Lots of success. And of course, because we saw the Emperor earlier and he is very successful, he runs empires. So I do see lots of success and achievement coming in for you this week. Lots of good fortune. The sun is a very lucky card. Could be lots of opportunity. You know, when I saw the diamonds earlier, I said lots of ideas coming in. The sun can also represent enlightenment, knowledge. So yes, I do see that. It could be a very enlightening week. Not only filling you with lots of ideas, but you could be coming into clarity with the sun being there, which could be part of the gift. Okay, so opportunities for this week. Opportunities or gifts to this week. Opportunities. Okay, we got the 6 of Pentacles. You're going to be feeling very generous this week. So whoever you are, group 2, I do see you as this Emperor we saw earlier. You do have a lot to give. You know, whether it is for some of you, it's like resources or it's monetary. These are all Pentacles things. Or if it's just like things like your time. I do see you being very generous this week and having opportunities to express your generosity, to be generous, to extend a helping hand to those that are in need of your services. And of course, the gift with that is, you know, the good karma. This is a card of karma. It's like whatever you put out, you get back tenfold. So that is beautiful. Yeah, it could open up with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It could open up like a new relationship for you, like a new friendship. It can be a card of spiritual purification too. So it could be just like in being generous and giving of your time or your resources or whatever gift you have to give. It's like you are going through this spiritual purification. I feel like too, because we had shapeshifter here in comic, it's like some of you could be actors and you're actually gonna get a role, like in a commercial, a movie, a play. I do see that for some of you because it almost looks like they're, to me, like they're acting in a play. Some of you could be musicians. And it's like you get a gig, you get this opportunity to perform, and that's your gift, is you get to give back and be generous with your talents. in this next 7 days. So somehow it's an opportunity for you to give, but in some way it's also a gift for you. What's the challenge for this group? What's the obstacle or the challenge for this group? The devil. Okay. So for some of you, if you are actors or artists or musicians or anything along those lines that kind of fits, because the shapeshifter, it is reminding me of an actor or a performer, someone who has to shapeshift into different characters. Same with the comic. It reminds me of a clown, someone who performs, or maybe some of you are stand-up comedians. You perform different shows. I can't think of the name, different bits, I don't know, whatever the name for that is. So some of you could be dealing with some self-doubt or some limiting beliefs, just some things that are kind of holding you back from opening up and giving your gifts and sharing. If you're an artist, because if you think about the artist, it's like a part of you goes into that art, or like you can become the art, like the actor becomes the character that they're playing. Even if you're an artist, it's like a piece of you goes into your creation. And so on some level, even tarot readers, if this is another tarot reader watching this, it's like a piece of you, a piece of your soul goes into, if you're a writer, it goes into your story, right? You get what I'm getting at? It's like some of you might be coming up against some self-doubt or limiting beliefs, some imposter syndrome, some things that are like holding you back from fully expressing yourselves and giving your gifts and taking advantage of whatever this opportunity is that's coming in the next 7 days this week. This opportunity right here, the opportunity to give your gift. The obstacle is letting go of the self-doubt. And whatever form the self-doubt is showing up as. It's like whatever that devil thing is to you. It could also be, the devil at its most extreme is attachments and addictions. It's like things that want to keep us stuck and prevent us from growing. So it could just be fear of being seen, fear of vulnerability. It could be fear of rejection. It could be tied to self-worth, like fear of not being enough. I feel like the obstacle or the challenge for you, even though it is big, because this is a major arcana card, it's a big lesson for you. It is a big spiritual lesson for you. I feel like it's internal. I feel like it's within yourself, and which means you can totally overcome it. Knowing those things that keep us trapped or limited, those illusions that we're stuck in, that's the key to our liberation. So it's like everything here that has you trapped in fear, it also has the power to liberate you. If you realize what those things are, and you realize you have everything within you to liberate yourself from them. We keep seeing the King of Cups in reverse. I saw this earlier when we were shuffling. I feel like this could be a bit of an emotional week for you guys with the King of Cups coming in reverse. You could be being challenged to just like overcome certain emotions. And like I said, that could just be tied to like anxieties or fears of like being seen in some way. What is the hidden influence? What is beneath the surface that they're not seeing? What's beneath the surface? The hidden influence. What's the hidden influence? What's beneath the surface? Okay, Six of Cups in reverse. Interesting. We got another 6. The devil is also a 6. Oh, you guys, 6, 6, 6. Because 15, 1 plus 5 is 6. Wow. Some of you are having a really hard time letting go of the past in some way. It could be fears of the past. It could be just overcoming old beliefs you've had about yourself in the past. It could be fear of repeating the past. Six of Cups reverse it tends to be an energy of being stuck in the past in some way. And so what's hidden beneath the surface, beneath your conscious awareness, is you're somehow stuck in the past and you're unaware of it. And it's either a belief system keeping you there, an old belief about yourself, an old belief about your situation. It could be an old fear. It could be just a memory you keep revisiting. But I'm really seeing it's like there's an opportunity for you to tear through this veil, tear through this illusion. And there's going to be a gift with this gold coin here on the other side of it. It's just you're going to have to break through that illusion. And I really do feel like that it's pertaining to this devil thing. So it's like it could be something of your past is triggering these fears or these doubts. But the thing beneath your surface, it's somehow tied to your past. Six of Cups can be a relationship of the past, or it could be like a childhood wound of the past. Maybe some of you had an experience where you were performing, or you were showed your art to people, or I'm trying to think of other circumstances, but whatever this is for you, maybe as a child you were rejected, and there's a subconscious fear there stemming from that experience of rejection or trauma as a child, and you're just unaware it's there. It's beneath your conscious awareness. But it's almost like I see the healing and you just doing the thing anyway. You giving your gift is going to provide the healing. See how this part, it's like that veil I was seeing earlier. It's like in you doing your art or performing or being this shapeshifter comic, it's like in you shining your authentic light and showing your gifts, you bust through this veil and you heal yourself. It's just you have to overcome those fears that are trying to prevent you from allowing yourself to do that. Let's get an oracle card for the advice or the action steps. So what is the advice for group 2? What is the advice? What's the advice for group 2? X marks the spot. It came up in reverse. X marks the spot, and it came up in reverse. Wow, I just really feel like this is saying you are X marks the spot. It's like, it's not about a destination or like becoming something or like needing. It's like everything you have is already within you. You are it. You are, it's all within you. You're the gold. You're the destination. You're the spot. It's like you don't need to search for anything or figure out anything or become anything. Know that who you are, what's inside of you is a gift and it needs to be shared. So it's like, yeah, see how I'm seeing the X and then this looks like a star and it has like an X within it. It's like, you're the gift. Know you're the gift. Believe in yourself. Group 2. Any other advice for group 2? Any tag, you're it. It's your time to go. It's go time. Let's do this. You're ready. Look at this. Look at all the cameras taking pictures of you. You're ready to shine. It's your time. Don't be nervous. You're ready. People want to see what you have to give. Look at all the paparazzi. You are so ready. I love that. And I have no idea what this is. Eze quam videri? Is that Latin? Okay, this is a new deck. I have no idea what that means. Let me get the guidebook. It's so funny how these guys, they look similar. I don't know if I said that right, but Eze quam videri. The guidebook says to be rather than to seem. The North Carolina state motto. That's literally all it says. Okay, that's so funny. To be rather than to seem. So I just really feel like this is encouraging you to step into your authenticity, to step into that courage I believe we saw earlier with the Emperor. And it's to like really become whatever it is you're trying to become and just believe that you are it. Believe that you are already it. It's like something Joe Dispenza says. It's like if you become the vibrational match of whatever it is you're trying to attract, it's automatically going to come to you. So just believe in yourself. Just become. And you're the shapeshifter. You can become whoever it is you want to become. You have that ability. That's who the shapeshifter is. You have this power. The shapeshifter is very magical. It's like the magician. It's like the alchemist. You can shift and morph into different people, different things, different abilities and strengths and powers. So just know your magic, I think is what it's saying. And definitely go look that Latin, if it is Latin, up, because I know I am after I finish this video. Okay, and what is the outcome or the blessing by the end of this week? Blessing. To the sea. Let's get some clarity on this message. Can we get clarity on to the sea? Clarity on to the sea message. So the end of the week is going to come with some challenges. I do feel, like I said, your biggest challenge is within you. It's overcoming these fears or these things that want to keep you stuck, things that want to keep you stuck, or overcoming the past that we saw. which might be kind of isolating for you at the end of the week. You might kind of feel like you're lost out to sea, like you don't know where you're going in some way, because you are leaving something behind and you're venturing out to new territory, to open seas. It's like there's vast possibilities and opportunities, and that can be kind of scary. And with the 10 of Pentacles coming up to clarify, it's like you're breaking tradition in some way, or you're breaking old systems that were holding you back, which could be that Devil card we saw earlier. It's like you're breaking down old structures, either outside of yourself or within yourself, because it did come up in reverse. It is most likely within yourself. And we saw that earlier with the Devil card. You're having to break that down at the end of the week. And so it might feel kind of lonely at the end of the week, a little bit isolating. But ultimately, your cards for this week were so positive. It's just the biggest message for you, group 2, is to believe in yourself, that you have this magical ability as the shapeshifter to become who you want to become, and to maintain your humor in the face of challenge with the comic here, and to know it's your time to shine. You know, we get the Magician in reverse at the bottom of the deck when I got your clarity card. And that can be kind of a card of not knowing your power, of kind of feeling helpless, which is what this energy is looking like to me. So know your power, believe in yourself. You have everything within you that you need in order to shine. And people want to see your gifts, so give them. And in giving, you will get back. All right, group 2, I hope this reading helped you in some way, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, group 3, welcome to your reading. This reading is for you if you chose group 3 or this deck right here. And this reading is all about what is coming towards you this week or in the next 7 days. So the next 7 days from when you watch this video. So what's coming toward you next week or in the next 7 days. Oh, and you know what? I just realized we saw the Devil in reverse. I don't know if you caught that, but yeah. So I feel like this week you are releasing some things that were holding you back, potentially attachments or fears, some illusions. You guys are releasing some things. Lots of growth this week with the 7 of Pentacles coming in. Knave of Swords in reverse. That's the Page of Swords in reverse. There could be some potential delays for you this week. Page of Swords in reverse. All right, so let's get another deck to get the overall theme of this week for you guys, or next week, the next 7 days. So what's the overall theme of this week? Go ahead and shuffle these. Overall theme. Interesting, the mask is all about shedding illusion. The overall theme of next week, what's coming toward them? Okay, 2 cards. We got Kairos and the Vow. So Kairos is about mythic time or synchronicity. It's what the guidebook says. And to me, it's kind of giving this theme of like divine timing. And then we have it here with the Vow. So for some of you, this could be romantic, like the divine timing of a relationship, and you're ready to take the next steps. And that kind of happens in this week. So for some of you, you could be getting a proposal. I'm just seeing these hands being held here, and it looks kind of romantic to me. For others, I'm seeing something more spiritual with the dove here. And the vow, it almost seems like a higher calling and some sort of divine timing or synchronicity this week, with like a spiritual calling or a higher calling. I think definitely this week, or this next week, right within the next 7 days, expect messages from spirit, especially with this white dove coming in. Expect to see the signs. This looks like an eye to me. You are going to be flooded with a lot of synchronicities and a lot of messages that are going to show you are being divinely guided and supported at this time. So that's wonderful, group 3. So let's just get more. I see it being a very spiritual week for you. It looks like it will be a new beginning with the Fool here when I cut the deck. And I'm just noticing all the gold in these cards. Maybe for some of you, it is a deeper level of commitment to your spiritual practice in this week. You're like, you're really getting to the gold. Maybe you make leaps and bounds within a spiritual practice. Maybe for some of you, it's whatever it is you're vowing to, whatever it is you're committing to this week. It just, it feels really good. It feels like gold. It feels like everything's falling into alignment this week. Like everything's falling into place. like it is all in divine timing, whatever it is that you're committing to with the vow. Some of you might actually make vows this week that change the trajectory of your life, permit a shift. It's like it might be part of like your bigger calling, like your mission here on earth. And it's like I said, everything kind of just falls into place, and you feel called to make an oath, to make a promise or a contract, to like make a vow to something that is greater than you. And it shifts your whole life. So I think that's really beautiful, group 3. It's going to be a big week for you guys. So what's the opportunity or the gift for this week for group 3? What's the opportunity or the gift for this week for group 3, or next week, the next 7 days? The opportunity or the gift? So one of the stories that I am seeing here does have to do with committing to a relationship, because in the Queen of Pentacles, this has like a couple going on a picnic. The Queen she's very good at nurturing her relationships, nurturing others. This could just represent you being the Queen of Pentacles. Like, it is a caregiver energy, it's a healer energy. But it came out with the 5 of Swords and then the 9 of Swords in reverse. I feel like the gift in this week, the opportunity that's going to be presented to you, is to somehow, with this being you, and whatever the situation is for you, you're going to be able to learn from past mistakes with the 5 of Swords and overcome a present challenge. It's like difficult times are going to be behind you this week. This week, you're going to be able to leave behind some harder, some heavier, more challenging energies. And it's going to feel really good. It's going to feel like this kind of vibe, like you're going on a picnic with your partner. So that is really great. Yeah, and I see lots of doors opening up for you, lots of opportunities flooding in with the 7 of Cups, 7 of Chalices here. It's like this shift. It opens a lot of doors for you. What's the challenge or the obstacle for group 3? The challenge or the obstacle? So it kind of shifted and turned. We have the King of Pentacles. That's interesting, and it fell out on the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, there could be challenge within the relationship because we have a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. So whoever this represents in your life, it could be a romantic relationship. It could be, so it's interesting, we have a couple here too. For those of you that this is pertaining to a romantic relationship, it could be someone at work for some of you. Because Pentacles can have to do with your work. It could just be someone within your practical day-to-day, because we're talking about Pentacles, or an energy within your physical reality, because we're looking at Pentacles. Or it could just be a challenge with some sort of manifestation, because he is a master of manifestation. Can I get more information on the obstacle, the King of Pentacles? Information for your obstacle this week. So for some of you, the obstacle could be with a person or a partner, just because we got a king and a queen in both Pentacle suits. For others, it could be an obstacle in manifesting something. We got the 9 of Pentacles, though. That does say whatever this is you're trying to manifest, or whatever you're trying to bring into your present reality, it is coming. So don't worry. This is a card of abundance. This is a card of having everything you could ever want within your physical reality. And it did fall over here on the challenges that I said you'd be overcoming. So you're overcoming some old obstacles in this week, learning from the past, like past mistakes, maybe past moments of defeat. Because, if you look at this competition energy, looks like she's pretty upset about not making first place. She looks like she might be harboring a little bit of resentment too, silently. But with the 9 of Wands being in reverse, and then we get another 9, it's like 9s are all about the ending of a cycle. So know in this week you are ending a cycle. And we saw the Fool when we cut the deck. So this is a new beginning opening up for you. Like I said, I see lots of doors opening, lots of new opportunities flooding in for you, group 3. But particularly in the beginning of the week, it's going to be kind of overcoming challenges of the past and maybe of the present during this week in the next 7 days. But just know, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, it's coming. It's coming for you. The abundance will be flowing in. So I wouldn't worry too much about the challenge for you guys. Whatever it is you're trying to do in this week, you are divinely supported in a big way. Just commit to whatever it is you need to commit to, or that you choose to commit to. It's like, go all in, with the vow card being here to represent the theme of the week. Definitely don't halfway play it. It's like, make your choice and commit. And then what's the hidden influence that they're not seeing that's beneath the surface? The Magician. Yeah, this is just owning your power. The hidden influence is that you're not seeing is the power you hold, the magic you wield. So, yeah. And look, we got the Empress at the bottom. She's the creatrix. So she has power to birth new realities. And the Magician as well, he is a master manifester. And we saw the King of Pentacles come in as the challenge. So it's just like, it's owning your power. It's knowing you can have whatever it is you want. You really have to commit to it and like go for it. And learn from your past and recognize that in this week, you're coming out of some more challenging energies. You know, you're ending a cycle with the nines and you're stepping into a new beginning that you are being asked to commit to. Let's get some oracle cards for the advice or the action stuff for you guys. So advice for group 3. Advice for group 3. For some of you, this is, and it somehow has to do with a relationship. I don't know, maybe even a relationship for some of you with the divine, because this is giving me like other realms, like a divine hand and your hand. It's like, yeah, so I can see it both ways. A romantic relationship in the material realm or a relationship with the divine, something very spiritual. All right. What is the advice for group 3 for this next 7 days next week? What is the advice for group 3? Advice for group 3. Any more advice for group 3? Okay, so we got down in the river and show me your original face, the face you had before your parents were born. Interesting. Down the river, I'm seeing like these stars in the river, and I'm feeling like it's a message of just kind of like go with the flow. Like go down river, don't go up river, don't swim up river. So, like I said, it's like knowing that bigger divine forces are helping you and supporting you this week, this next week, the next 7 days. So it's like go with the flow of things. Don't resist things. And it's like stop to swing on the swing. It's like stop to enjoy the journey, but don't paddle upstream. Let the river take you where you need to go and just trust. And then this card, show me your original face, the face you had before your parents were born. I think this is all about letting go of external influences and really getting in touch with your true core, with your soul, with your internal being. I love all the stars within him. Your divine essence, right? So it is going to be a really spiritual week for you, group 3. And this is letting go of the expectations others have for you. This is letting go of all those masks and personas you put on for others. I don't know if you remember, but when we were shuffling and cutting the circle deck, that was a card that showed up with the mask. So it's like this is a week where you're going to shed all that and you're really being asked to get in touch with who you truly are without everyone else's influence and what you truly want. And then just really committing to whatever this journey is for you. You know, it is a warning of being careful of what you're vowing to, what promises you're making consciously or unconsciously, because they do hold power. You are the magician, you are the creatrix. So it's like, be aware of them. Are you speaking any promises that you don't really mean or that aren't really in your best interest or don't line up with who you truly are? Okay. Yeah, I cut the deck and the wheel does show up again. It's like this is a very lucky time for you, and bigger energies are supporting you. This is an energy of fate and destiny. And so were your Kairos and the Vow. So are those two cards as the theme for this week. So just trust in your divine support team and really get in touch with who you are without the external influences, and know, like I said, that you're ending one cycle and stepping into a new, brighter future. All right, group 3, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it helped you in some way, and I will see you next time. Thank you.